So you're thinking about moving to New Braunfels, Texas. Well, New Braunfels is the fastest growing suburb of San Antonio, so fast that it's really not even a suburb anymore. We have San Antonio, New Braunfels, and Austin, three major cities, New Braunfels getting into the bigger category too. So if you've been looking at new construction home in New Braunfels, you know that there are two massive and beautiful master plan community in New Braunfels, Veramendi and Mayfair. And today we're going to compare and talk about those communities. We'll break down schools, builders, pricing, amenities, and commercial activity within it. Just what the whole vibe of the master plan community is. And if you stick around to the end, we'll kind of break it down real good at the end so that you can say, that's the one for me. So my name is Kathy Nizer. I'm a retired teacher, realtor. I've been a realtor for 20 years. I serve Bexar County, Comal County, Guadalupe County, and Kendall County. I've done this a long time, so I know all those areas. And if this is the first time to the My San Antonio Move channel, be sure you hit subscribe and hit that bell so that you can be the first to hear about the market updates in San Antonio and New Braunfels. So let's get going by starting looking at the map. So I'm going to share my screen. So this is a very simple map of New Braunfels. You can see I-35 going here to San Antonio and up to Austin. Downtown New Braunfels is right here. And Mayfair is on the northeast side. So it's on the way to New Braunfels, very conveniently located to many things. Veramendi is right here, more toward the outer edges of New Braunfels, more into the hill country feel. So we're going to talk about each one and their location right now, how far they are. Mayfair is 1.5 miles from Creekside. So you can see Creekside Shopping there, very, very close. It's 3 miles to the Resolute Hospital. It's right, you can see right there. It's 5 miles to Old Town Green. So Old Town Green, if you've not explored that yet, that is such a treat for New Braunfels people. It's 7 miles to downtown New Braunfels, so it doesn't take very long to get anywhere. It's 8 miles to Schlitterbahn and 8 miles to Land Park. So again, those are about 15-minute drives, give or take, depending on the traffic, and it's 33 miles to San Antonio. That might be a slower drive sometimes, depending on, again, the time of day and the traffic. So let's look at Veramendi. So you can see Veramendi is right up here. Here's 35 again. Here's 46. It is on the west side of I-35, and it is about 8 miles to Greenhall. So you can see Greenhall right there. It's about 7 miles to Schlitterbahn. It's about 10 miles over here to Fisher Park. It's about 6 miles to Land Park and about 8 miles to downtown New Braunfels. So again, about 33 miles to San Antonio. Again, because it's more to the west, it's more of the hill country feeling. So right away, Mayfair means convenience, access, and growth. Veramendi means views, nature, and space. I'll be driving through the neighborhoods in just a minute. Let's talk about pricing. I'm going to unshare my screen now. So Mayfair pricing actually starts in the high 200s and low 300s, and it goes all the way up to the 8 and 900s right now. The most of the properties right now are between 500 and 700,000. They are opening a new section with 60-foot lots and 70-foot lots. Those no doubt will be higher priced homes. There are some cute cottage homes in Mayfair on 35-foot lots. So in this one section where Scott Felder and David Weekley built, there are 35-foot lots, 40-foot lots, and 45-foot lots. So the cottage homes, a little 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with a little 1-car garage in the back, standalone, and those are in the mid 200s to mid 300s. The 40 and 45-foot lots are really mid 300s to mid 400s or in high 400s. So again, that's a whole different pricing for a whole different size of lot. Currently, the 500 to 700 are 50-foot lots. Again, 60-foot are about to open. So in the back, there are sections for leasing. There are houses for lease and for rent. And in between there is a section where D.R. Horton, a moderately priced home builder, will be coming in soon. So lots of difference in price ranges in Mayfair, very affordable. Let's talk about Veramendi. So Veramendi homes typically start around $600,000, and most of them are between $500,000 and $900,000, but they go all the way up to $1,300,000 right now. And as things continue to grow and raise and appreciate in price, those will go up as well. Those are larger homes, they're bigger lots, and more of an upscale feel. So just because the builder is the same, in fact, the builders are very much the same in both communities. You have Perry and David Weekley and Highland. We have Toll Brothers right now in Mayfair, but they'll be moving out of there. And then a few other ancillary builders as well, Scott Felder in Mayfield. So even though the builders are the same, quality of home is not. It's more of an upscale home in Veramendi. Pricing does get you something, and bigger lots. So right now you have to ask yourself, am I buying on a budget or am I buying for lifestyle? Because Mayfair is more accessible and Veramendi more premium. So again, builders, Perry, Highland, Coventry, David Weekley, those are the same. And with Mayfair, it's more of an entry level and there's more variety. And Veramendi, mid-level pricing up to high-end product. So let's talk about schools. Mayfair is in Comal ISD. There are two school districts in New Braunfels, Comal and New Braunfels. Mayfair's in Comal. They have one awesome elementary school. Here's a quick video of me driving by it. There's a middle school planned, and there is talk of another possible elementary school. Now in Veramendi, it's in New Braunfels ISD, a very established school district, and there are schools nearby. Here's a picture of the elementary school. Lifestyle is where the two neighborhoods really start to differ. Mayfair is built to be a small town kind of neighborhood. The philosophy is to have everything right there so that when you come home at the end of the day and you park your car, you don't need to go anywhere else. There are shops near you, there are grocery stores, Costco's coming in right there. There are parks everywhere, and around each park are little shops as well, so you can have your kids and you drive your bikes to the park and then go get an ice cream afterwards. So it's meant to be more of a small town feel. It's very walkable, has trails and parks, and lots of future restaurants and shopping. So you can kind of think of it as an urban-suburban blend, kind of a mix of them. Let's talk about Veramendi. So Veramendi's really meant to be more of a hill country nature feel. They have Word Park very nearby, 65 acres, zip lines, trails, nature play. There's hill country views. There are a number of parks within it, massive green space. So think resort style living with Veramendi. So here's another point of question for you and decision. Do you want to have a house that's near everything, or do you want to live in nature? That's the two differences. Now I want to take a minute and show you a drive-through of both neighborhoods, because as I drove through and looked at houses, they look very similar. There are more sidewalks, intentional walking in Veramendi, but other than that, the two areas look very close. Here's Veramendi. And here's Mayfair. So now let's talk about future value. It's always an important consideration in building. Often when you build with a builder, you're at the top of the market. And so you have to wait years for the market to kind of catch up with you. Well, not so much in this case. Mayfair, because it has that midtown center, that commercial center, and lots of commercial spaces throughout, it's going to have retail spaces, restaurants, all kinds of shops. That is a future appreciation driver. So that will really help build. There are some shops around Veramendi, but nothing near as gigantic as like a new Costco coming in. That's pretty amazing. So in Veramendi, it's slower, more intentional development, and it's more development again around lifestyle. There are several neighborhoods within Veramendi that I kind of want to review with you real quick. So in Veramendi, there's a section called the Abbey at Veramendi, which are 2 and 3 bedroom apartments. There's a section called the Legacy at Veramendi, which are luxury apartments. So it really is more just than the housing there. There are other kinds of living as well. It's a master plan community, but there's much more. There is a senior assisted living place, and it has, I'll share my screen, it has independent living for seniors who want to have flexibility but still not have to take care of everything on their own. There's assisted living when someone's needing a little bit more help. And then there's memory care where there's problems with dementia, Alzheimer's, those kinds of things. Additionally, there is Del Webb. So Del Webb is a senior community, and this is a picture of what it will be like. So within Veramendi, there are smaller neighborhoods of different age groups, different lifestyle choices. In Mayfair, there are different price ranges, but a lot more in terms of commercial. So when you talk about commute and access, Mayfair is instant access to the freeway. So the commute is very short. In Veramendi, it is a little bit longer commute to the freeway and to other places, but it's also quieter too. If you're right there in that highway area, it's a busy place. All in all, where should you buy? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want a smaller entry price range, you want more walkability to all kinds of things that you might need in your living, you want future growth, and you want to be near everything, choose Mayfair. If you want hill country views, more space, a quieter feel, then Veramendi is probably the one for you. Both are amazing master plan communities. And at the end of the day, there's not one that's better than the other. There's only one that's better for you. So again, I'm Kathy Nizer with the Nizer Real Estate Group. Down below is all my contact information. You've seen it on the screen periodically. You can call me on my cell phone, 210-372-5141. You can actually even set up a Zoom appointment with me. Now, if you also look down in my description, I have several other very useful links. I've got some other videos linked down there, as well as my relocation guide, which you can download for free, which breaks down neighborhoods around this whole San Antonio area and explains exactly what's going into the market there. So if I can help you with anything whenever you're planning a move, whether it's 9 days or 90 days or 9 months, it doesn't matter. Reach out. Let's meet. Let's talk. We'd love to help you and help you have a smooth move. Take care. I hope to see you around town.